Hello students, welcome to Solar Search classes. In this video, I will be solving the following question from ISS 2017 paper 4. Now here we have to discuss the usefulness of principle of randomization in context of design of experiment. Now, design of experiment, it is the systematic method. It is the systematic method to determine the relationship between the factors affecting the process and the outcome of the process. So it is the systematic method to determine the relationship between the factors affecting the process and the outcome of the process. So if it is a process and there are certain factors that are affecting the process and the outcome of process, so it is the systematic method to determine the relationship between the factors affecting the process and the outcome of the process. In other words, it is used to find the cause and effect relationship. Cause and effect relationship. That is, it is a systematic method to determine the cause and effect relationship for a process. Now, the principle of randomization means the random assignment of experimental units to the treatment, and the usefulness of this, that is, the random assignment of experimental units or experimental units to treatment it results in the following outcome. Number one is that it eliminates the systematic bias. So it eliminates the systematic bias. Next is, it is needed to obtain a representative sample from the population. So helps in obtaining a representative sample from the population. And the next is, it helps in distributing the unknown variation due to confounded variables throughout the experiment. So number 3 is, it helps in distributing the unknown variation due to confounded variables throughout the experiment and break this confounding influence throughout the experiment and breaks the confounding influence. So it eliminates the systematic bias. This random assignment or the principle of randomization, it eliminates the systematic bias. It helps in obtaining a representative sample from the population, and it helps in distributing the unknown variation which is due to confounded variables throughout the experiment. So it breaks the confounding influence by distributing the unknown variation due to confounded variables throughout the experiment. Now, if the randomization process is such that every experimental unit has equal chance of receiving the treatment, then it is called complete randomization. So if every experimental unit has an equal chance of receiving the treatment, then it is called complete randomization.